Taylor Swift made her big return to Arrowhead Stadium last night to cheer on Travis Kelce, of course, in the Kansas City Chiefs. And boy, did she make an entrance.
Yes, she most definitely did. She sparkled.
We have to break down the entire outfit, which we will do in just a moment. But did you see the boots?
Yeah, she couldn't walk in them.
She couldn't walk. Well, no one would be able to walk in those boots. And if anyone could, it'd be Taylor. And she was still struggling.
I'm the very first one to say fashion over function. I buy shoes that are too small for me if they are on
if
sale.
They're cute.
But there becomes a point when it looks bad in you walking in them. And Taylor, she looked like she was struggling.
Well, in one of the clips too, I don't know if a guy cut her off when she was doing that walk-in or if she like kind of tripped, but she was like, whoa. Yeah, and the guy was like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, there was a little wobble. Like, they were so big, I think that it was almost like she was on stilts because she's so tall anyway. So if you elongate her leg any longer, she's like one of those baby giraffes that hasn't got her legs.
She was definitely on top of the world last night.
Yes.
But she looks great, as always. What do we think of the glitter freckles, friends?
Okay, let's talk about what we like first.
Okay.
She is doing a lot of plaid lately. This was a Vivienne Westwood outfit. Now, how much did it cost?
Okay, we're going to break it down. Okay. This is according to page 6, so don't come at us if this is wrong. So, the plaid corset is going to cost you, this is American as well, $1,875. The matching mini skirt, it wasn't a dress, it was a matching two-piece, so you got to buy both pieces. $1,000, I can't even read these numbers. $1,010.
Oh, casual, just a casual
The
outfit.
knee-high boots will cost you $1,270, which I don't think either of us are running to buy. And this heart-shaped bag, $590. We love the nod to Vivienne Westwood, obviously an iconic fashion designer.
Very Carrie Bradshaw.
Very Carrie Bradshaw, which we love. But moving on to the little sprinkle glitter freckle. That'll cost you only $16, friends.
Oh my gosh, I posted this last night because this reminded me when I was in grade 7, we would put glitter like that on our temples. And every single person I went to school with messaged me being like, what is happening? Is the sparkle freckle a thing? Because I really hope it's not.
I mean, I don't think I'll run to do it, but Taylor can do it.
Taylor can do anything.
Taylor can do anything.
And how many sparkles do you think are flying off the shelves today?
Oh,
Everybody's
click this
running
link
to Shoppers to glitter their face.
Amazon obviously has the sparkle freckles. $16.
Has anyone else done this though? Have we seen
I
this?
have not seen this.
Well, if there's a trendsetter, it's going to be Taylor.
You know, it's game day and she's there to support the Chiefs, and darn right she did, and she came out looking like a glittery Kansas Chiefs.
You know what?
City
Watch,
Chiefs
I'm going to eat my words, and next interview you see me in, I'm going to have glitter sparkles.
Yes, but Jason Kelce loved the entire ensemble. He shouted Taylor out during his ESPN live broadcast, so they cut to Taylor walking in, and Jason approved of the full head-to-toe look.
But he's so great. He's such like a Taylor stan, and also his wife is also a big fan of her.
She was also there last night, but I didn't see her in Taylor's suite. But you know who was in Taylor's suite?
There is no beef, people.
Brittany Mahomes and Taylor have reunited, putting any bad blood to rest. No pun intended.
I see what you did there.
But yeah, they haven't been spotted together in a little bit. They were in separate suites, I think, at the home opener.
But see, that happens. Like, obviously, they're not going to be attached to the hip all the time. And then everyone's saying because, you know, Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala. And then, obviously, we know that
Brittany is pro-Trump.
I mean, politics aside, they're friends.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And they had a cute little reunion last night.
Yeah.
Who else was in there? And then the dads were in Taylor's suite.
And then Travis and Taylor kissed in front of the dads. A little PDA. I don't know. Would you kiss in front of your dad?
No, but I'm also not Taylor Swift, so.
I know, but still, it's your dad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think no, I don't.
No.
It's just awkward. It's your dad.
Both dads.
Exactly. And then an in-law, too.
Yeah.
That's even worse. I like strictly stick to my stay in my
Privacy,
lane.
kids. Keep it in private. No PDA allowed. So after the game, it looks like they all headed out to a post-game celebration to celebrate the win, and Taylor changed her shoes.
Of course she changed her shoes. Can you imagine wearing those boots the whole night? And especially if she had a few drinks, which she seems to enjoy with Travis, she would be on the floor.
I would love to have known like who was responsible for carrying around Taylor's change of shoes all night.
Yeah, because those boots looked heavy.
Like, did she go home and change? Did her dad have them like in his backpack or something?
No, she probably knew. She was like, these boots are for the walk-in, and then I'm taking them off, which we do all the time.
Oh, yeah. So, yes, the Chiefs won again. They're still undefeated this season. Going into a bye week, as Taylor mentioned in this little Instagram story she did with one of the other wags, Taylor mentioned that the team was going into a bye week, and then the whole internet was just like laughing at the fact that Taylor was talking about.
And I was just going to say, what is that?
Oh, what's a bye week? Oh, boy. It means when you have the week off.
Well,
so every team in the NFL has a bye week, which means they don't play next week.
Okay.
So Chiefs will not play next week.
Well, if I can admit one thing in life, it is that I do not know a lot about football, but at least I admit that, and I don't pretend that.
And I think every girlie out there is learning since Taylor started bringing.
It's very true.
Yeah.
She has definitely brought a lot of the girlfriends that know nothing about football to
now
the
the girlies want to be involved, right?
Exactly.
They want the merch, they want to go to the games, and they want to be like Taylor.
100%.
So let's quiz you on a little football here.
Okay.
One of Taylor's backup dancers' brother plays on the New Orleans Saints, who the Chiefs were playing last night, and intercepted Patrick Mahomes, obviously the Chiefs quarterback, in the end zone. So this leads me to my next question, Laura. What's an interception?
Well, I would think that an interception is when a ball is being thrown and somebody intercepts the pass.
From the other team. So then the other team gets the ball.
See, but that's just common. That's just
ding.
That's just logical.
Well.
But so at least I know something. Okay, but speaking of the Chiefs' wives and girlfriends.
Wags.
I never really like that word. It just
it doesn't sound great.
But
feminine.
there is a new show coming. However, sadly, Taylor's not going to be a part of it. Brittany's not going to be a part of it. But that's okay. We'll probably still learn a little bit about it.
I'm sure the whole show will still center around Taylor without Taylor being in it, let's be honest.
Yes. And
but it's coming to Bravo.
Taylor. Yes. And I will be watching.
We'll definitely watch. And Taylor, I think, is a bit Bravo fan. I think she's known to be a big Bravo girly.
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah. So she'll probably watch, but I doubt we'll see any.
The Secret Lives of Chief Wives.
Ooh, that's a good name. Bravo, pick that up. I don't know what the reasoning is for Brittany not being in it. I don't know if they've released that. But Brittany was in, the Mahomes family was in the quarterback series on Netflix where they centered around a bunch of different quarterbacks, and Patrick Mahomes was one of them. So they did a whole thing on their family. But maybe now that she's pregnant, they have 3 kids.
Yeah, I did read an article that said that she wants to be more private.
Which is surprising.
She was on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
It is a bit surprising that if she doesn't want to be on it. I'll say that.
But maybe it's her husband that doesn't want her on it.
Maybe.
And I would believe that.
Well, there was a little period of time where I think there was rumors that Patrick kind of wanted Brittany and his brother Jackson to just take it down a notch because they were getting to be a bit much, and there was a bit of controversy. Remember that one game she was spraying champagne all over the fans and it was cold, and she got a little bit of a bad rep.
Oh, okay. Well, then that definitely makes a lot of sense. He probably he gets so much attention as it is. It's not like he needs any more, right? I mean, I'm sure she wanted to do it. That would be my guess on what you're telling me.
Maybe. I don't know.
But we'll see. They'll talk about her and Taylor the whole time.
I'm sure Taylor.
So we will get our fill.
It'll probably tease like the other wives talking about Taylor. Like, oh, at this party we hung out with Taylor. Like with the bye week next week, we won't see Taylor at a Chiefs game for a little bit.
And then now I know what that means.
Now you know what a bye week is. And then she's kicking off her tour again. She's coming to Toronto before we know it.
6 shows. That's insane.
But there's a game in Buffalo, and the Chiefs are in Buffalo, which is in and around the time Taylor's in Toronto, so everyone is expecting Taylor to be at that game.
Well, that just makes logical sense.
It makes logical sense. Save the private jet.
Let's go Buffalo.
Do you think she'll drive to Buffalo from Toronto or fly? That's the key.
She can look at the beautiful Niagara Falls.
That is a
from
key
the
question.
Canadian side and the American side.
I think she has to drive. You can't PJ it.
She's not driving.